All right, I just want to welcome you guys back. This is could be our cam operation for this. To activate your cam program, you're gonna go down here. It's the seventh option down, or second from the bottom up, and we're gonna activate the cam space. The first thing I like to do is systematically every time. I like to import my tools. I like to do my setup. I like to do my cutting operations, whether they be 3D or 2D. Most of the time I just work in 2D because we have a 3-axis mill, and then my drilling operations last. Drilling and tapping, which we have 4 holes to drill and 4 taps to make. So step number 1, we're going to start off with is managing our tool library. Go to tools, and you can see I've already imported the wallet. I'm going to uncheck everything. This may or may not be open for you. So one thing you want to do is click local, right click, and import tool library. You're going to do it off the X drive. Under computer integrated manufacturing, or SIM, Fusion Tools, wallet, activity, and open, and now I have 2 of them. If you accidentally make 2 of them, you can delete one, that's fine. Activate your local library and uncheck everything but the Fusion wallet, and make sure you're highlighted blue on the Fusion wallet so the Fusion tools show up, or the wallet tools all show up. We have a 20mm flat end mill. We have a 1/2 inch flat end mill, a 1/4 inch flat end mill. It's the smallest end mill we have. Besides that, we have a 3/4 inch spot drill, tap, countersink, chamfer mill, and a 5/64 ball nose end mill for the O-rings. Exit out of this. We're now ready to make the setup. The setup is going to be pretty easy because our orientation is right here. We can either select that point. Sometimes it moves it, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not a big fan of it. We're going to keep this first orientation tab on model orientation, and then we're going to model origin. That is our origin right there. That's where we want to be. There's some issues with the stock though, so it should just put you here. If it doesn't, you're going to need to go to X, Y, Z planes because you modeled it in the wrong orientation. The Z-axis is on this face, if I can select it, and the X-axis is on this plane here. So it kind of flipped my X the wrong way. So undo that, and we're going to flip X this way, and it still is going to want you to choose a X-axis. You might have to choose that edge. Flip the X again. So it's flipped, or click that arrow. You can do this or this, and X, Y, and Z are now oriented in the correct orientation. But again, I'm just doing model orientation and model origin because that's where I set it all up as. Go to stock, and you have the X, Y, and Z set up. Now, here's the big issue: is that it's in millimeters, and this is an easy fix to make right now. So we're going to select OK now. You may or may not have a document unit, so if you don't, just choose this arrow down or this arrow down. And go over here, change units to inch. Select OK. Do not exit out or cancel that setup when you're moving around. All you have to do is just hit OK. It saves everything for you. Stock. So one of the things I see is relative size. Okay, so we don't know what the size of this stock is right now. I'm not a big fan of that. So we're going to do a fixed size box. I know my overall length and the Y is going to be 3 inches. The Z height is going to be 1/2 inch, which I really like right now. But our width, I'm not happy with. That 4 inches and the width is way too short. It's almost the overall length of our part. So we're going to cut these parts at 4.125. So please update that to 4.125, and then everything else here is going to be good on center, and fixed size box is how I selected this. That means it's an overall, the yellow or the stock of the material is a fixed size box all the way around it with our actual dimensions of the actual part. So post-process is the next area we're going to change. We're going to update these both to 3. It must be 3. And program number, my program number is 0. My last program number was 37. I had 38, 39. I'm now on 40. Okay, program comment. This is going to be called Sullivan Bottom Wallet. And please put your bottom wallet or whatever you're going to be making and select the OK button. If you made a mistake, it's not a big deal. You can right click, edit, and come in here and edit whatever you need to edit. These are the tabs, those 3 tabs we just went over. Now you're ready to start your cam operations from here, and they go pretty quickly. Your first operation is going to be 2D facing. So we're going to kind of take a break from this. We have our setup. Just to double check, we have our tools, and you do want to make sure you have a wallet activated when you exit out. So save your work, hit OK here, and we're going to take a break.